Okay, hello everybody. This week I thought it would be fun to do one of these tier ranking things. I couldn't really find a safer work type of list that I also understood all of the options of, and I ended up settling for a tropes one, and these are tropes for, I guess, fictional books that tend to be used quite often. Not all of them are quite safe for work, but that's okay. We'll just quickly move through these, but as you can see, these are all different things that tend to happen in particularly young adult stories, but they also happen in more mature things. I see a few things that we probably don't want to rank at all, but that's fine. So AU is alternate universe, I'm guessing. Crossover is like a gender thing or age or any of that type of stuff. So we're just going to go through all these things and to rank them according to these 5 categories. Not for me, ma'am. It depends. Open to it, like that, and love that. So we're going to see how we divide everything. There's quite a lot to go through, so we might as well go and take a look. Let's just start here at the top. Humor, I think, I say start at the top and I go for number 2. The humor is the one, it's one of those things, like, it can be done well, but I'm also not a super huge fan of characters that are just supposed to be funny for the sake of being funny, so I'm gonna put that one in depends right away. Anyway, huddle for warmth, I'm guessing it's another depends, because huddle for warmth could be that they are in a very cold environment and need to make sure to survive, kind of like not really huddling, but you know how in Star Wars Luke Skywalker cuts open this animal and pulls out its innards to make sure that it doesn't freeze. That type of huddle of warmth, or is it the huddle for warmth and then, ooh, I didn't know you had such feelings type of thing, because that's probably what they were trying to say. So I think I'll put that with depends as well. Depends is going to be a very large category, I feel, because there's a lot of things that could go either way. Let's see, this one, in vino veritas, drunken confession. So somebody who gets drunk and then starts talking. I think that's actually kind of like bordering on what actually happens sometimes with certain people. Not everybody does that when they get drunk and they like start talking, but I think I'm gonna put that with open to it. Could be done well. First kiss, I don't really care too much about those things. I don't tend to read romance, so I'm gonna put that over here. Magic alternate universe, I do like that. So this one's very quick. It doesn't have to be super crazy magic, but usually it's okay. I mean, magic is fun and weird things happen anyway. So there's that. There's miscommunication. I guess that would be one person speaking a language that the other person doesn't, and then they end up causing weird chaos and confusion because of that. I guess that's okay. I'll say open to that. I'm open to that. Missing scenes. Like things not being shown. I actually do like that, actually. I think I'll put that on like that. Mutual pining. 2 characters that probably secretly like each other and stuff like that. It's like, not a great fan of that. Sex policy. There are some things in here, and this one as well. There's a couple of, these were kind of okay-ish, but there's other ones that are coming up that I probably won't even explain. I didn't make this list, by the way. Let me just tell you that. I didn't come up with all these categories. Somebody else did, and I'm just using that for the tier list. So this is the type of thing, this happens a lot in young adult stuff, like there's some type of external thing that influences people to do all sorts of stuff that they otherwise would not have done, because otherwise the writer would not find a way to get those 2 characters together, basically. And that is apparently a thing that's often enough used for it to occur here. I'm not really into that. No, it's not my thing. Pregnancy fake, also not a great fan of that. PWP. I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna just safely put that in depends, because I don't know what that means. Some of these I'm not really sure. Most of them I'm pretty sure I know what that means. But in this case, I don't know. So it depends on what it means. That's why it's now in the depends thing. Royalty alternate universe. I do like that. I'm open to that. I do like stories about royalty sometimes. Slow burn, I think I'll put that in like. Slow burn is always good. Soulmate alternate universe, like you're a soulmate in an alternate universe. I guess I could be open to that. Like I said, I'm not a huge romance reader, but if it happens to be done well, then okay. Same thing with time loops, like sometimes things just loop kind of like, Groundhog Day, that's the title I was thinking of. That might work sometimes. Love triangle, nah, It depends, I guess. If it's like a more mature type of thing, like done well is what I mean by mature, not it's mature rating, that type of thing. It can be done well, but often it's not really necessary for the story. That's kind of the thing I have with romance things. Like often people will put romance in there, but it doesn't suit the story at all. Like, why is it here? Why do these characters need to be together at all? They could like have relationships off screen, so to speak, that we don't need to know about. It doesn't serve the story. It just serves to, I guess, stuff more footage into a movie or a series or more words in a book. And I'd rather just get to the good stuff. Unhappy ending. Unhappy ending can be good. I guess I'm okay with that. If it's like something that you also feel is deserved, maybe. If it's like super unsatisfying unhappy ending, then I'm not super into it. So I guess it has to go to depends then, because I just said that it depends on the situation. Unrequited Love, once again, not a super fan of these things. I'm not going to explain what that is, but you can see that there's an animal on there, so we can kind of guess what direction that's going in. There are stories about that. Actually, there's a lot of stories about that. Heat. Heat as in temperature outside? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just gonna put down depends then. Nesting is not one of those young adult things, like people have nests. I don't know. In some stories it might be good if you had like a good fictional story about a species that lays eggs, then I guess nesting is part of that, but otherwise, why would you need to do that? Male in pregnancy is not really my thing, thank you very much. 50 guys, 1 girl, also not really my thing. Accidental baby acquisition. Huh? Like suddenly they have a kid? Like they're suddenly pregnant, or they're suddenly a baby on the doorstep? Oops, where did that come from? I don't know, just put that over here. Like I said, my depends category is going to be huge, and I don't know if it's going to be able to like stretch beyond this. Oh, we can move stuff around. I don't want to do that. Look, I'm spinning. Whee! Okay, AI. Oh, AI is good, I guess. We'll put that over here. Animal turned human. That could be funny, I guess. It's kind of weird. Bondage is not my thing. Putting that over there. Billionaire naive girl is overdone. Rather, we had one that was super... very popular, and that kind of turned me off of that type of thing. Not that I was interested in it before, but you know, it gets worse. Bodyguard. I guess that could be good. Could be. Doesn't have to be. Bullies. Bullies are okay. Oh, sorry. Well, bullies are not okay, but in a story, I mean, they can be useful. Butt plugs. Not for me. Cardiophilia. What does that mean? I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna go put that over there. Mommy daddy issues are kind of overdone, but it can be done well, so we're going to put that in depends. Doctor slash nurse. Nah. They kind of, oh, they do stretch, good. It kind of reminds me of those little cheap books that you can get at like the checkout of a grocery store, like you used to be able to get. I don't think you do that anymore, but I definitely grew up in an area where that was definitely a thing. We'd get these little cheap novellas, I guess they would be. And they were always like those super, I'm pretty sure you know what type of book I'm talking about, like the arts on the front would really tell you what type of book it was, and it was always super romantic and hyped up and all that sort of thing, and totally not realistic. Let's see, domesticity can be okay, I guess I like that, we're putting that over here. Flower shop and tattoo artist. Is that the same thing with like the opposites attract type of thing? I guess that's okay. Let's put that over there. A foot-long donger. Nope. I don't read that type of stories. Grumpy and Sunshine can be fun, so I think I'll keep that. It's kind of cute. It is used a lot. I don't know what that means, so just to be safe, I'm going to put that over there. Healthy relationship is also a good thing. Definitely, I think I'll put that on like it, actually. Like that. So far, nothing is in the love it section over here. Nothing that I really love. Fake incest. What the heck? Killer to lover, that sounds like a problem. It could be done well, so I'll put that in depends. The mafia, I do like stories about mafia sometimes. Monster is always good. Oop, there we go. That sounds like a hentai term. Oops, I fell. Those are those things, you know. Pining, but unrequited. Okay, fine, whatever. Put that there. Soul's the boy band. Okay, are we doing BTS fanfiction? What boy band buys people? I don't think that works. Student teacher is a problem. Can be interesting, like in theory, if they're all like adult and everything. This is like a college situation. It's still not allowed, obviously, but in a story it might prove to be interesting. Tentacles is a Japanese thing. We're not going to go too far into that. Wump. I don't know what that is, so that goes over here. Wings. Wings are fun. I like wings. Oh, where'd it go? There. Wings go into open into vampires. Can also be cool, I guess. ABO is probably another furry thing. We're gonna put that over there. Amnesia fic. We're almost out. See, we only got 2 lines left. Amnesia fics can be good. I'll just put that under open to it. Angst can be a little divisive, like characters. There's a lot of books. I used to be on Wattpad, by the way, so we had like lots of very young writers there. I was actually fairly old for the demographic when I joined there. I think I joined in the late 20s or something. My late 20s, not the 1920s. Yeah, so there are of course a lot of very young writers there, and there's a lot of angsty people, and they create a lot of angsty characters, and it can be good, but usually it's a little bit angst for the sake of having angst type of thing. Let's see, arranged marriage. Arranged marriages can be interesting, so I'll put that on open to it. Baby fic. Is that where they have a baby or they are a baby? I don't know. Let's put that, or it could be something else. I don't know. Let's put that over there. On the surface, it seems like something that would depend, might be good. Sharing a bed, not really. Those are always these weird situations where people just force people into these weird things that would normally never happen, just like this, bang or die. No. Body swap can be good if it's fun. Coffee shop, alternate universe, I guess okay. I'm not super into the alternate universes normally, though we have 2 of them over here and they're open to it, so I'll take that back. College, meh. I've never been to college because we don't really have college here as such in the Netherlands, but I guess I went to trade school, I guess. So if there were a trade school alternate universe, might be interested in that. Crack fic. That could be drugs or something else, so we're not going to do that. Crossover. Being a cowboy to astronaut. That can be fun. I guess that would be the open it category up here. Dark fic, yes. Let's try that. I'll put that over here because we're starting to get very bottom heavy with our things. Let's take a look what we got here. Major character death. That can be good. I don't normally like that because you do tend to get attached. Canon divergence can be fun. I'll put that in the like that. Oops. Enemies to lovers can also be fun. Let's put that in the like that as well. And now, of course, that'd be a fun challenge to take the things that are like in the top tiers. Well, the top tier itself doesn't have anything, but okay. Top tiers, and then go ahead and make a story out of that. That would be fun. Anyway, so established relationship. I guess okay. That's okay. I'm not a huge relationship writer. Fairy tale alternate universe can be fun. Not super into it. Fake relationship. Nah. Let's see. Fix it fic. Fix it fic. Oh, like you got a story that you're not happy with, and then you write a new version to fix it. I guess it can be good. I guess I'll like that. There we go. That goes into the open to it. Fluff. No. Friends to lovers. That's the same thing, isn't it? Oh, it's not the same thing from before. It was something else. The enemies. I don't know. It was somewhere. It depends. It usually doesn't work. It usually doesn't work. Particularly in a certain direction, it doesn't work. Gen fic. I don't know what that is. General fiction? No idea. Hurt comforts. Well, I don't think that's something that I would want. Historic alternate universe, I guess we could do that. I'll be open to that. There we go. Did I just move something? Oh, there was actually space there. And then the last one is high school alternate universe, which is basically the same thing as college. So I'm going to put that next to you. Okay, so that's... I'll just make it a little bit smaller so we can see my list. There we go. I didn't even manage to put anything in the love that section. It's all like that. and open to it. So in like that, we have enemies to lovers, dark fic, magic, alternate universe, missing scenes, slow burn, healthy relationship, canon divergence, and monster. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's see if there's anything here that I would have liked to have moved by any chance. Grumpy Sunshine. Animal turned human, fix it. Established relationship. Wings. No, I think it's okay. Maybe the bodyguard can go under the pens though. See, this is the category, like the open it and the pens. They're the ones right in the middle. Like it could be either way. Amnesia fic. Yeah, I think I'll put that on the pens. See, there's a lot of things that are very tropey in this. They're all tropes, obviously, but some are more tropic than other tropical tropes. And not all of them work out well. And I guess my depends category should be bigger. Crossover can be good. I'll put that there. Coffee shop, I don't know. Arranged marriage is also done a lot, actually, looking back on it. Soulmates, actually done a lot worse. Actually, I'm gonna put this way down here. Forget about the soulmates. See, why did I even put that up there? I don't know. Anyway, yes. So that's going down there because that tends to create this thing over here. Let me put it over here in the center over here. The reason why I'm moving it down now is kind of like, in essence, like if you were to step into an alternate universe and you find out that somebody that you normally wouldn't be with is actually now your partner or whatever, that might be interesting to figure out why or how that happened, like an alternate timeline. How did that happen? But what it usually ends up boiling down to is main character has a crush on a certain guy, ends up being transported to an alternate universe, and then that guy suddenly into them, like almost like a satisfaction type of thing. That's why I'm going for the not for me, because that's just super corny and cheesy, and it doesn't work. And there we go. Historical alternate universe is okay. Animal turned human. I'll put that under the pens. This is okay. I think I'll leave this alone for now. Not super sure about the bodyguard, but okay, fine. We'll leave it. I'm open for this. We're open for this, okay? Humor, like I said, depends on how it's done. Often I don't like it in my stories. Health, warmth, oops, I fell. Mutual pining, amnesia, arranged marriage. I just moved that. Killer to lover is very unlikely, actually. Depends on the writer and whether we want that or not. Unhappy ending, heats, nesting. Daddy mommy issues is fairly overused. So much, actually. Probably also because there are a lot of people with daddy and mommy issues. That's why they write about it, and you write about what you know, etc. Or at least what you think you know. Student teacher. It's actually quite illegal. Body swap, baby fic, college and high school. Nah. Major character death. Okay, fine. Fake relationship. This is okay. Well, everything that went down here. Pretty sure it needs to stay down here. We're not going to bother with that. I'm not into bondage or any of that weird romance stuff or eggplant emojis. Not really my thing. So this is the list. You can find this type of list and others under tierlists.com. I'll link the one that I'm using so you can do it for yourself if you want. There are a couple of lists. I don't think they're filtered, so you may occasionally run into a list that has things that makes you go, I don't know if I wanted to see that today, so be careful if you go on there. It's kind of unfiltered, like I said, but you can make your own lists as well. It'd be interesting to see what your list looks like once you do this. Make sure to put that in the Discord channel. And that is my vlog for this week. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to leave a like and a comment. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye bye for now.